Guess who's back? What's the deal? What's the deal? Oh, what's the deal, people? They call. What it do? What it do? They call me Sam. Nice to meet you. It is my pleasure. I'm back on my grind, divine, and I'm about to apply some pressure, making moves so smooth, Karmic couldn't even measure. They feeling this pleasure. Every time I spit a rhyme, my lines get fresher. You thought I was trash, but I'm always the treasure. Bitch, you thought you could get rid of me. No, you couldn't. What's the deal, people? So I was restricted for a week. Somebody reported my last live. I had to delete it. And the last live that I had did was on myself, of how I was picking up somebody doing spell work. And I think it was picking up on neighbors. It wasn't giving specific neighbor, but it said neighbors and some other shit there. I forgot because I deleted it. But yeah, somebody tried to get my account banned. That didn't work. So thank you for another week of rest, because that's what I did. I rested. I slept. I rested. I went to the beach. Enjoyed my a week. Got myself organized. Figured out what I wanted to do. That's all you did, was give me time to think, bitch. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for allowing me to rest. But now I'm back. And like I said, I'm about to apply some pressure. You karmics couldn't even measure. You're gonna feel this pleasure. You thought I was trash, but I was always the treasure. Collective, we about to tap in to some energy. I don't know if I want to tap into me or tap into collective energy, but I feel like tapping into me. So we're gonna do a me energy reading since they reported my last live about me reading my energy. So we're going to come back with a reading of my energy. This is not for entertainment purposes. This is not a channel for entertainment. This is a story of me and my life and my journey, physical and spiritual, and what I have been going through, my experience, and what people are doing to me. This is not a fake story. This is not fiction. This is real life, and this is reality. So I'm going to tap into my energy. 313 is after I said that. Look, I split the deck in my lane. Attack me out of spite. They were in my lane and attacked me out of spite. All I did was split the deck. So somebody was in my lane and they attacked me out of spite. A karmic couple that lives in my vicinity. They failed to realize I'm not the one to play with. This blood magic is in the reverse. This person is feeding depleted, anorexic, and malnourished, and they shall perish, because everybody loves a comeback story. Again, pure entertainment in the reverse. This is, like I said, confirmation with what I just said. This is not pure entertainment. This is my life and it's reality. So the spirit is literally, I'm telling you, pure. I just finished saying that this is not for entertainment. And pure entertainment came out in the reverse. When I tell you spirit is with me, spirit walks through me, spirit speaks through me, stop playing with me. So this karmic couple that attacked me out of spite, they live in my vicinity and they live around me, and they fail to realize I am not the one to play with. They were out here doing blood magic on me. And this in the reverse. Yeah, they was trying to cause delays. This was their guilty pleasure, doing blood magic, because they were jealous and envious of me. And now measures are being taken that they're about to meet their demise. Entrapment in the reverse, they were unable to entrap me. These people are past work and home community. These people are from my past work and home community. And I'm being liberated. This was wasted energy. And there's about to be an execution. An execution lands under measures are being taken. They out here trying to make bargaining deals. There's about to be some type of confession. Because someone's mask has cracked and they're falling off, these hidden enemies. Because I'm unstoppable. My dreams were deferred but not defeated. Like my book that I wrote right here. This is why I read it. Unstoppable, dreams deferred, not defeated. The power of perseverance and pursuing your dreams against all odds. A guide to never giving up. A life worth fighting for by Samantha Sargent. That is me. You can purchase your book on Amazon, or you can purchase it as a digital book directly through me. If you want to know how to get this book digitally, just leave me a message, 707 on the timer. So, collective, and we're going to watch what I say, right? These people are corny. We're going to watch my words. I'm going to try not to curse so much so that they have no reason to report my live. Because all I'm doing is reading the cards, and you can't report somebody's live for reading the cards and the words that's coming on. So yeah, these people are corny. This karmic couple that lives in my vicinity, they're corny. They did something for official business. It says you were outnumbered and you still drop kicked them all alone. So basically I was outnumbered by a bunch of people and I still kicked their butts. Yeah, look, endings is happening for these people, for this undivine masculine and feminine energy that didn't realize the strength that I carry. I don't have no more space on this table for this card, so I'm going to read the last card on the deck. It says, downplayed my gifts. Downplayed your gifts and talent skills, watered you down. So they downplayed my gifts. And now they're getting shunned and casted out by a society, group, organization, or coven or clique. So they being casted out of some type of organization because they was told to walk away and leave it alone. They did some policy insurance fraud in the work community. They being casted out from an organization, a coven, a group. They got health issues and they all need to grow up. They were on a journey to Nowhereville. So they was in my lane. They was told to leave it alone, but they didn't. They attacked me out of spite, and now they shall perish. This karmic couple, they put a policy insurance in my name, and basically were attacking me, thinking that they were going to attack me and they were going to take me out with these attacks, doing blood magic, and it didn't work. And they live in my vicinity. They live around me, and this was work. This was pure entertainment. They thought there was pure entertainment in my work community, in the work community. My work community is online. Yeah, and they failed to realize that I'm not the one to play with. And they try to cause me delays, and now this blood magic, their guilty pleasure, they being casted out of some type of organization or family or clique or coven. They were jealous and envious. Measures are being taken. This was a lot of wasted energy, and they gonna suffer some type of execution. They suffering some type of health issues. Yeah, look, I didn't even see this communal trial. They try to have me in a communal trial, an experimental study group that involves an entire community or part of an organization. And they were on a journey to Nowhereville, trying to have me experiment. They were experimenting on me, basically, is what it's saying. Trying to have me entrapment, pure entertainment, entrapment in the reverse. And they were on a journey to Nowhereville to try to entrap me. And they need to grow up. Like I said, they downplayed my gifts, talents, and watered me down. And they buried me. They buried you in the ground, but I spotted a crown. So they downplayed me. They downplayed my gifts, my talents. They watered me down, a lot of wasted energy. They buried me in the ground, but all I did was sprout a crown in my head. So whatever they did didn't work. They're a bunch of addicts who are lonely, who are about to get raided because they created a monster. The beast is unleashed inside of me, and death becomes them. Murder for hire, endings happening because they murder for hires for some type of tax fraud. And tragic endings is happening. I said I didn't have no more space. But look, father's side of the family, circus clowns, saddle up is about to get bumpy. Everyone knows the truth and the secrets are revealed in one ear out the other, that they didn't listen. And they're aging rapidly, that no weapon form will prosper against me, and they lost all their power, and now they got a bad reputation. They looked at as a lame and a fake, and a lame, and they looked at as a fake religionless. They're puppets, and it's been made a public display that they were out here trying to destiny swap with me. Let's put this little pile in the corner over here because that's the message. I'm going to stop pulling. Because if I keep pulling, I'm going to keep getting more messages. So, a karmic couple that lives in my vicinity and somebody from my past work and home community had me in some type of experimental study when it came to my gifts. They try to murder for hire, so they trying to unalive me. But they didn't realize the strength that I carry. They were trying to stop my dreams, but I'm unstoppable, baby. Giving up is not a motherfucking option out of here. Not for me in any way, shape, or form. So if you thought that you was going to get me to stop something, give up on something, make me not believe in God anymore, turn to the dark side, ninja, please. I was never on the dark side to begin with. So I don't know why you would think I would turn to the dark side, because I was never on the dark side in the first place. Yeah, I bugged out, man. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. So, I don't know what your problem is. And it's like, I go on vacation, I come back, and you think that... I go on vacation, I come back, you get my... I guess you found out it was me. So you got one of my TikTok accounts banned. You almost got my other TikTok account banned, but it's not banned. I just can't get access to it for some reason, because my phone is damaged. So not for some reason. You're no longer able to spy on me, listen to me anymore because the phone that you were spying and listening to me on is damaged. So you can't tap into my shit. You can't hack my shit. And since I've been on vacation, motherfuckers been in beast mode trying to get me out of my character, and yet it's not working. And you thought that you reporting my last live because it exposed you, and you try to expose it for nudity. First of all, I don't do porn or nudity on my account or channel. So you try to report my channel for nudity because it had the word sex magic in the title. Look, death becomes them, ending happening. This was right on top of each other. For these addicts, these people are a bunch of addicts that were on a journey to Nowhereville, and death becomes them. Endings is happening for these addicts that are lonely. They need to grow up. They were out here doing blood magic, and it was their guilty pleasure, but I'm being liberated from this bull crap because I am unstoppable. I'm going to keep reminding you that you cannot stop me. You might cause a delay. I might not post on my social media. I might not do readings, but I'm not here to do a reading every day. That's ridiculous. You know how much energy picking up energy is, especially a collective? I'm not going to deplete myself. I pull and I get online and I do messages when I'm called to, when I feel that there's a reason why I need to go online and do a message. It's not on an everyday basis. So I don't abuse my gifts. I use it when necessary, when I need to, when I feel that somebody needs a message, or when I need to display my message and my personal reading online because I know somebody's watching for information. So this karmic couple that lives in my vicinity, that lives around me, this karmic couple could be current work home community, or they're from my past home community, but it's a karmic couple that's in my vicinity. The first line literally says, in your lane, attack you out of spite, a karmic couple in your vicinity that lives around you fail to realize you're not the one to play with, and the blood magic is in reverse. Then they got somebody that's jealous and envious. Measures is being taken. Somebody's about to meet their demise, for they were unable to get me entrapped. Somebody from the past and work. Somebody entrapment in past work home community. Somebody was unable to get me trapped in the past, in my past work home community. I got liberated. This was for money because it says official business. And I said I was outnumbered. So I was attacked by a lot of people. And I still Hadouken. So where we at? We in almost 20 minutes. Do I want to pull more? I don't really think I need to pull more. We already got everything here. They're talking about a karmic couple that decided to mess around if they found out. It says they didn't know you were intuitive, psychic, or gifted. So this karmic couple, they were in my lane, attacked me out of spite. Now they out here feeling depleted, anorexic, and malnourished. They shall perish because they put some policy insurance on me, an intuitive person. Now they have health issues. And because they didn't know that I was intuitive or gifted, they were out here trying to downplay my gifts and water me down. It said, intuitively speak to you in your dreams. Somebody attacking me on the spy is trying to intuitively speak to me in my dreams. It says, being in lustful energy will take away your divine gifts. So somebody's trying to intuitively speak to me in my dreams with some lustful energy because they're trying to get me out of my divine gifts. They're mad and hating. They mad, hating, and competing with you behind the scenes. Somebody in this lands on work community. So basically, they didn't know that I was too intuitive. Somebody that was told to walk away. They didn't know that I was intuitive. They out here trying to speak to me in my dreams and send me some lustful energy so they could take away my divine gifts because they competing with me behind the scenes. They hating on me and competing with me behind the scenes. Because they envy and aspire to be like me, but they jealous of me. So they jealous and envious, confirmation. So they jealous and envious of me. They want to be like me, but they jealous of me. So they're hating and they mad and competing with me behind the scenes, trying to speak to me intuitively in my dreams, sending me lustful energy because they're trying to take me out of my divine gifts. This is somebody that lives in my vicinity. Because that lands on they mad, hating, competing with you behind your back, in your vicinity, in your work. So this person lives in my vicinity and they competing with me in my work community. Black on black crime. This person could be the same nationality of me. I'm half Puerto Rican, half black. This could be a priest or pastor, religious person. Wow. Neighbors are involved. My last live got reported for nudity. And neighbors were mentioned. No specific neighbors, but neighbors were mentioned. And neighbors come out again. In your vicinity lives around you. So confirmation that this is somebody that lives around me. My neighbors involved. This literally lands on communal trial study group that involves an entire community or part of an organization. This is somebody that's in my community where I live, probably currently, that put me into some type of communal trial study. Have people experimenting, doing magic on me, gang stalking, black magic, because this is my story, my reading. So there's somebody, these neighbors, this karmic couple, it says, no worries, these punk asses are going down for the attempt. A fake ass two-faced friend that talks about you behind your back for no reason. A siren energy that lures that lures men singing that sweet song of bullshit, karmic. This person is heartbroken and in despair, hurt and sad. And they get sick every time they perform any black magic ritual on me. Because my gifts come down passed from generations of a very gifted spiritualist. So anyway, these are people in my vicinity. And like I said, they're sharing my story and my journey on this channel. And like I said before, this is not entertainment. This is real life. This is not fiction. You could call this a biography. My memoirs, the video memoirs of my life of being gang stalked, targeted, spiritually attacked, going through spiritual warfare, you name it, all types of motherfucking abuse over here. Murder for hire. They try to take me out. They was trying to unalive me, collective. They wanted to KILL me. It says the truth shall set you free. Be honest and speak your truth. And That's what I'm doing. My truth set me free. Because they were out here making confirmation bells. They were out here making false accusations. They were out here trying to jam my web internet connection to stop you from accomplishing your task. And this is true. I don't have Wi-Fi. They are messing with my Wi-Fi. So anything that requires me to work on a laptop or I need a laptop, I'm unable to do it. But it says no witchcraft or tricks can ever take your shit because I'm divinely protected. Somebody sound mad. It says they not used to their plans not working out and they confused. So they not used to their witchcraft not working. Well, your witchcraft don't work on everybody, baby. Everybody you can't touch. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna say unfortunately, but no, unfortunately for you, karmics, I can't be touched. It's fortunate for me that I can't be touched, but unfortunate for you that I can't. So they were out here making false accusations on me, and my truth set me free because I was speaking my truth. I was being honest. It says they pretending to be me on other social media accounts. Somebody's pretending to be me on another social media platform. It says you were just a pawn in a bigger board. Strategize. It says their baskets are empty and they're nervous, agitated, frenzied, and feeling rushed. They have a chaotic mind. This was a white-collar crime. People you went to school with, so people who I went to school with could be also involved. Collective. At the end of the day, this all points to who? The neighbors. It points to people in my vicinity. People who live around me. Trying to compete with me in the work community. People in my vicinity, in the past and in the present, are jealous and envious of me. They didn't know that I was intuitively gifted, a psychic. Confirmation with the sirens. They try to downplay my gifts, my talents, my skills, what I could do. They sent me witchcraft. They did blood magic on me. They put some type of policy insurance in my name and then decided to attack me to make the policy insurance come true with the murder for hire, and it didn't work. So you plan to take me out with a group of people. Y'all all came for me and you all lost. All of you lost. And you still trying to come for me. That's the crazy shit. And you're going to keep on losing. Y'all here nervous, agitated, frenzied, feeling rushed. You doing something, rushing something, and it's still not going to work. You lying on my name. Trying to cause delays, trying to block my accounts, trying to get my account banned because you don't want the truth to come out. But the truth is going to come out. Whether it's on this channel or another motherfucking channel. Because there's no problem of me creating another email out of all the emails that I already have. I don't need to create another one. I could create another channel, start a new channel, and talk about it again. And every time you stop me, I could create a new channel and continue to talk about it. So I understand what you stopping. Because it's not like a fucking another channel cannot be created. Been there, done that. You did it to me on Facebook when it came to my business and everything that I was creating. Try to shut my business page down, and what you saw me doing. Rebuild it again. Over and over again until you got tired of reporting the page. When I say you came for the wrong person, you really came for the wrong person. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to go nowhere. You're not going to get me in my feelings. I know what's coming for you, and I know what's going to happen to you. So why would I be in my feelings? Why would I continue to give you energy when that's what I want? I want you to keep on throwing spell work. I want you to keep on doing what you're doing. Because you keeping on doing what you're doing only increases my abundance, my protection, my health, my wealth. I'm going to live a long time. Past 100. I really am. The way y'all been coming for me, trying to take my life, I'm going to live past 100 years old. The dark don't want anything to do with them no more. I'm like the game Mario Brothers. You just keep giving me life and life and life and life. In due time, everything will be fine. You need to make peace with this imperfection that's about to come in your life. This ex-lover family involvement, so ex-lover also involved. They were out here spiritually. This is what came out in my last live that they reported. They were trying to spiritually grape, is how the word they say in grape me. They were trying to grape me spiritually. They were trying to touch me unwantedly without permission in my sleep spiritually. That's what they wanted to do. They were touching me without permission, spiritually touching me without my permission in my sleep. By day one way, by night another. What's the abbreviation? SA? They were SA. SSA is what I'm going to say. Spiritual SA. That's what they were doing. They trying to change plans, but they still getting exposed. Look, because tragic endings. What the hell is endings? Tragic endings is happening because while they trying to change plans, they getting exposed. Look, demise. Wow. Demise because of this murder for hire, and they didn't realize the strength I carry. I heard Naked and Afraid. I was about to say I was thinking that my show is on because there's a new Naked and Afraid Apocalypse. Okay, there's a new show. There's a new season of Naked and Afraid. That's my show right there, and the new season is Apocalypse. So these people are experiencing they naked and afraid, and they experiencing an apocalypse right now. Yeah, because measures are being taken for them trying to be controlling. It's been returned back to this dark worker. Lelo light. Lelo light. Whoa, I am my head. Oh, I am my head. Lelo light. BND. Somebody thinks that they're el general. Somebody thinks that they're the general. A Cancer female. I'm a Cancer female, but a Cancer female could be trying to take a boat or plane trip. They playing games, wasting time, procrastinating, taking their time with something. Or that could be me. Being in a lustful energy will have you a divine gift taken away. There's some female that's in a lustful energy, and the divine gifts have been taken away, and they heartbroken and in despair, hurt and sad because of it. Somebody's gift have been taken away because they were in a lustful energy. They need to shut up and sit down, and they need to give up. Because they could be talking shit and don't care what people think. Be you. Yeah, I don't care what people think about me. They talking shit about how I serve God. It says everyone has their own way of serving their purpose for God. Never judge a book by its cover or past story. So somebody's trying to judge me by my past. Bitch, you are here in a lustful energy. Your divine gifts have been taken away, and you're out here trying to judge me, but yeah, you use your body to get what you want, and I don't have to. Who you judging? Who you judging? You got to use SEX to try to get something manifested in your life, and I don't have to do that. I don't have to call on no demonic energy. I ain't got to do nothing. What you doing? I'll wait. Oh, okay. I didn't think so. No accident. Somebody was trying to have me in some type of accident, but it wasn't. It wouldn't have been an accident. It was a setup. So beware. So somebody trying to cause some type of accident, but it's no accident. So if I get into some type of accident, or anybody connected to me gets into some type of accident, this wasn't an accident. This was a setup by an ex-friend, female or male, that they work for the devil and they're dumbasses. And they out here with a sexual transmitted demons or a real STD. Or short man or a woman. A fallen angel that don't believe in God. That's about to experience some consequences and repercussion. And they were getting warnings. Now they're getting karma. The spirit is telling me to continue producing them great ideas. Something could have happened on Sunday to a Leo male. Or something's going to happen on Sunday to a Leo male. Oh, wow. We got shot. Confirmation with the sirens. I don't even want to read this, but we got gunshot to the head. Someone has gotten or will get shot in the head. A Leo male on a Sunday. Somebody could have got shot. This could be the past, present, or going to happen. And as this message came out, the sirens were here. So something with a Leo male on a Sunday, they might get shot, or a Leo male could have got shot on Sunday in the head. It's not saying if they passed away or not. This could be the consequences and repercussion, karma. This to this fallen angel that don't believe in God. Because of the deception behind the scene. Someone's family was involved. And they see you now and they want a relationship with you. Fuck out of here. Neighbor involved again. She talked about you. Now his or her friends want secretly spying. So they talk so much shit about me that their friends is secretly spying on me. And they broke into my home and your apartment. Broke into your home and your apartment. They broke into my home and apartment. That's true. I talked about that on this thing. Neighbors involved. Next door neighbor was in my apartment. Upstairs neighbor probably in my apartment. Because they all working together. Yep. You got these motherfuckers hovering over me now. It said they didn't know you were intuitive, gifted, or psychic. Yeah, so they didn't know. But okay, so you didn't know. So being that you didn't know, and then now you find out, what makes you think, what makes you continue? It says the tables have turned. Now they're going through what they projected on you. Yeah, now they're going through what they projected on me. Good. It's like, okay, you didn't know that I was psychic, gifted, intuitive, but then you find out, right, that I am psychic, gifted, intuitive, and then you don't want to believe it, right? So you downplay my gifts. You find out that I'm intuitive, then you don't want to believe that I'm intuitive. Confirmation, nose itching. And then now you mad because now you're going through some type of fucking karma? You were warned. You were told to leave me alone. You were told to walk away. You were told, you were giving warning signs, but you weren't paying attention. You were in this cocky energy, thought you could get away with it, thought you could put some policy insurance, my name under some policy insurance, and then create some type of situation to cause me that was going to have me, my life ended, and then you was going to collect on this policy insurance. You and a group of people, we're going to split a bunch of money between all of y'all for trying to get this done. Really? But I bet you, if I guarantee you that if y'all if y'all was able to accomplish this, which y'all not, but let's say if y'all did get away with it, and y'all got away with it in the past, y'all motherfuckers still live in a ghetto. You still live in a trashy ass area. So you did it before. You got money from this before, but look at your living situation. Did you invest? All right, so you plot and plan on people. You take their lives to try to take their destiny. You put in policy insurance shit on them, and then you murder for hire. You hire people to take them out so that you could collect this money, but yeah, you still broke. You still a broke ass bum. So you take people out for money. You cause all types of scenarios in people's lives to make it look like all the lies that you're telling on a person. But yet you're creating the situations and the scenes like a whole movie with characters, paying people for roles to play. Like if you Hollywood, the nerve. Yeah, you wanted to come up, but you being casted out. You trying to cast me in your demented ass movie fixation, but you being casted out because you wanted to come up. So you did all this because you wanted to come up, but at the end of the day, you getting casted out. You was trying to get casted for the scene, but you being casted out. 4433. You can't get rid of me. I don't even want to put myself as this creature, but you know how roaches has been around since caveman times. Roaches ain't going nowhere. I'm like a roach, bitch. not going nowhere. And you squash me, my whole family gonna come and raid your house, bitch. I keep telling you, I'm like a three-headed hydra. You try to cut my head off, 3 more heads is gonna go back. And what I mean by 3 more heads is you try to block my message, and whatever messages are coming out when I do my own personal readings or a collective reading, and even if it exposes you, it doesn't matter, because when I do my personal readings and a collective readings, bitch, you get exposed anyway, so it don't matter. So trying to shut me up, delay me, block me, so I don't expose my truth about what you're doing to me will only give the message to another reader that's going to expose 4554, you being mirrored back. You're still going to get exposed anyway. I keep saying that. You trying to shut me up, somebody else is going to be woken up. And more than one. Not one, more than one. I get it. Like I said, a three-headed hydra. You cut the head of a hydra off, 3 will grow back out. You keep cutting the head off, 3 more. So imagine, I need you to multiply that. You have a 3-headed dragon thing, right? They already got 3 heads, right? A triple threat. This is what I am. I'm going to stand in that. Yeah, bitch, I am a triple threat. I am a talented, gifted person. Yes, I am. Not only spiritually, but physically in my life. I'm a good baker. I'm a good cook. I'm a good creator. I always have ideas, so many ideas to make money. Please stop it. I can't sing, but I can rap. I can rhyme my ass off. Stop playing with me. If I wanted to be a DJ, I could have been a DJ. I could have been so many things in my life. I could be. Because my life ain't over. So, I have many roads and doors I can go through. Whichever one I choose to. You stop nothing. You delay nothing. You can't be me. You can't stop my destiny. You can't stop my gifts. You cannot do nothing. Because again, the 3-headed hydra. Confirmation with the notification. The shit already got 3 heads. You cut off all 3 heads. Each head is going to grow 3 heads. So you went from having 3 heads to having 9 now. We skipped 6. You cut off those 9 heads. Each of those 9 heads is going to grow 3. So multiply 9 times 3. 36 heads, motherfucker, will be there. You trying to get a come up off of me and my energy, it ain't happening. You're not getting a come up off of my back, not of my energy, nor off of my pain or my struggles. Bitch, you better go tell your own life story. That was what you were supposed to do. Not be a me, be a you. Go heal yourself and get the fuck out of my energy, because it's not going to end well for you. And I don't know how many times I got to tell you that. I'm not stopping anything. You're not stopping anything. I already quit on myself once, and that was on me. And that will not happen again. Not in my life, not in my work, not in anything. You will not get me to think less of myself. Been there, done that. You cannot get me to be suicidal. Been there, done that. You cannot get me to be anxious or depressed Been there, done that. You cannot get me in my feelings about a family member or a relationship or a man or a friendship. Been there, done that. Nor can you have me in my feelings when it comes to my finance. I have been through all those feelings, been there and done that. What else are you going to try? You try to get me jumped, didn't happen. Follow me everywhere. What did that get you? Wasted gas money. Place somebody above me to constantly do spell work. What did that get them? What are you gonna do? Try to come in my home? But you can't come in my home to hurt me while I'm physically here because you're a pussy. You have many opportunities. You had many times to attack me in my home. You had entrance into my home without my knowledge. You could have hurt me anytime. You could have hid in the closet and hurt me. You didn't because you a pussy bitch. That's why. You had many opportunities to take me out and you failed. You need to give up already. Permanently. For good. And messing with my eye is not going to work for you. I don't know. I just wanted to grace my face on this space to let you know that you did not do anything in any way, shape, or form. You didn't stop me. You didn't do anything. And like I said, when I came in with my little motherfucking rap, they call me Sam, nice to meet you, and it's my pleasure. I'm back on my grind, divine, and I'm about to apply some pressure. Moving so smooth, Karmic couldn't even measure. They feeling this pleasure. Every time I spit, my lines get fresher. You thought I was trash, but I was always the treasure. Do I need to repeat that again? They call me Sam, nice to meet you, and it's my pleasure. I'm back on my grind, divine. And I'm about to apply some pressure. Making moves so smooth, Karmic couldn't even measure. They feeling this pleasure, because every time I spit a rhyme, my lines get fresher. You thought I was trash, but I was always the treasure. Stop playing with me. You wanted to come up off my energy, but it's not happening, homie. Sorry, not sorry. I'm done talking my shiznits. Now I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to minding my business. Ha! Because I'm done with this reading. I was going to pull some tarot, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Let's see real quick. Oh my God. All I did was pull the deck out of the area, and we got the Seven of Swords in the motherfucking reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I'm done. They can't steal shit. They can't make shit. They can't harvest shit. Because it's my new beginning. They thought they were going to have a new beginning. They were on a foolish journey. They ain't got no strength. They weak. This Emperor in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Somebody was trying to real Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Somebody was being real deceptive when it came to some money. Trying to get this money. Now their Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. And collective, I'm going to get assured success. I'm going to have a new beginning. I tricked. Also, this represents being tricked. This emperor energy. This energy feels tricked. They feel like I tricked them. I didn't trick you. I just don't need to be out here blasting my entire life. Y'all was liking that when I was talking about my love life and my family life and all this shit, right? I was liking when I was talking about all the bullshit and the crap that was going through in my life. That was liking my depression shit. That was feeding off of that energy. Well, sorry. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm not anxious anymore. I'm not going to say, oh my God, I'm so happy. But I'm not sad. I'm not mad. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm just being. I'm just being. That's what I am. You got yourself in too deep because you wanted to come up. I'm just being me, doing what I want to do. I'm just being me. That's it. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm not sitting here thinking about nobody from the past. I don't want none of y'all motherfuckers from the past. If you're doing any fucking love spell work, sex magic, and all that, whatever the hell you're doing, it ain't working because my heart is somewhere else, and it's with me. I love myself. Do you understand that? Me. I am dating myself. How about that? I am dating myself. I love myself. I'm in tune with myself. It's me, myself, and I. That's what I got in the end. That's what I found out. Right? Like Mary J. Blige said. And now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. It's me, myself, and I. That's what I got in the end. That's what I found out. And there ain't no need to cry. Because from now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. I decided to be my own best friend. And I stopped with the pity shit. The woe is me. The negative shit. Maybe you should stop it too. Collective, I'm out of here. I may come back online with another live. We will see. We will see. And we will see how I feel. But I'm back. Guess who's back? You already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Because you reap what you sow, provide but so low. Don't do to others what you would have done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and yes, miserable, bitter ass bitch, and go heal yourself, people. Peace out. I'll be back, maybe, Somebody.